what happened? The day was symbolized for the author by the playing of two national anthems. The white sings Kosi Siglil and the black sings Dai Stem. So these form the old anthems of the Republic. So although that day neither group knew the lyrics of the anthem they once despised, they would soon knew the words by heart. Despise means hated or had a very low opinion of. So after that they come of inauguration. So on that day of inauguration, the other thought of history was that in the first decade the South African people had patched up their differences with other black skinned people, and they had built a system of superiority also. Okay, so it was the basis of the harshest societies, and the system had now stood overturned. Now it was the system that recognized the rights and freedom of all the people. So here the author remembered what they remembered. He thought that the day of inauguration, okay, and the day of inaugural ceremony, the author was remembering the days of past when this whole system was apartheid emerged, and that also resulted in inequality and inferior treatment of dark skinned people, okay, with their deprived basic fundamental right, and as a result one of the world's most brutal and inhuman society was born. Okay, and now what he just said that this even began before he was born, and this community now when he is in his decade means 8th decade as a man, he along with countless others have changed his entire system. Okay, अब उसने जो है उसके साथ में और लोगों ने मिलकर मीन्स नेल्सन मंडेला के साथ में और भी काफ़ी लोग थे जिन्होंने मिलकर ये पूरा एंटायर सिस्टम सेटअप किया कि वो ह्यूमन के साथ ऐसा ट्रीटमेंट रखेंगे, मीन्स दे ट्रीट ह्यूमन एज अ ह्यूमन इररिस्पेक्टिव मीन्स वो मीन्स इंसानियत शो करेंगे, चाहे दूसरे इंसान का कुछ और कलर हो, कुछ और मज़हब हो, कुछ और उसका जेंडर हो या किसी और एज का हो, मीन्स चाहे उसके डिफरेंसेस मीन्स कलर अलग हो, कास्ट अलग हो, क्रीड अलग हो, जेंडर और एज, लेकिन बेसिकली वो है तो ह्यूमन, तो उसके साथ वो बहुत ज़्यादा काइंड ट्रीटमेंट रखेंगे एंड दे ट्रीट ह्यूमन एज अ ह्यूमन इररिस्पेक्टिव ऑफ देयर कास्ट, कलर, क्रीड, जेंडर और एज. Now that they had come about through the unimaginable sacrifices of thousands of many people whose suffering and courage can never be counted or repaid, I felt that day, as I have on so many other days, that I was simply the sum of those African patriots who had gone before me. So now basically this equal and free country was a result of sacrifices of countless other men and women who have fought all their life for this day. So here the author wishes if he could thank them all, but unfortunately they didn't live to see the result of their courage. So here Nelson Mandela gathered his courage and power from all these people and thus wishes to make them proud. So basically he was just being regret. Okay, he was just being regret that on this auspicious day which came after the sacrifices of thousands of people, the author means the Nelson Mandela thought of himself the sum of all those people, and he was pained that he couldn't थैंक दैम कि वो उन लोगों का शुक्रिया भी अदा नहीं कर सका जिन्होंने जो है इतना करेज शो किया था, और वो जो हैं अब they didn't live anymore. So here he was only being regretted. The policy of apartheid created a deep and lasting wound in my country and my people. All of us will spend many years, if not generations, recovering from that profound hurt. But the decades of oppressions and brutality had another unintended effects, and that was it produced the Oliver Tambos, the Walter Sisulu, the Chief Lutulus, the Yusuf Dadoos, the Bram Fischer, the Robert Sobukwe of our times, men of such extraordinary courage, wisdom and generosity that their like may never be known again. So here basically he just remembering freedom fighters. Okay, so here the policy of apartheid created a lasting wound in his country and his people. So this policy basically had produced great freedom fighters. They were like Oliver Tambus, Walter Sicilius, Chief Luthilius, Yusuf Dadus, etc. Okay, and here he says that they were men of uncommon courage, wisdom, and generosity. So the country was rich in minerals, but its greatest wealth was its people. ओके चाहे कंट्री में कितना भी मतलब वॉज रिच इन मिनरल्स बट इट वॉज ग्रेटेस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ इट्स पीपल हो जाते हैं यहाँ